Good morning, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project, Magnetic Reversal News, and Shinrin-yoku, bringing you a grand solar minimum update Sunday, May 22nd, around noontime, Mountain Time 2022. The models are in, and they're showing snow through June in the Rockies. And that's the big story. Colorado snowstorm topples trees, knocks out power for 210,000. Keep calm. It's snow time. Snow totals. Colorado slammed by spring snowstorm, up to 20 inches in some areas. Take a look at that. It is almost summer, but Coloradans woke up to a wintry scene Saturday morning as a fast-moving snowstorm slammed the state overnight. Arapahoe Basin picked up over a foot in 24 hours, and they should be skiing. Take a look at some of the snow depths. Idaho Springs, 20.2 inches. Shadow Mountain, 17.5. Boulder Saw, 8.3 inches. Castle Rock, 10.5. Some of the totals are amazing. Aspen Springs, 18.5. Alma, 17. Holy macaroni. Berthoud Pass, 15.6. Black Forest saw 16. Blue River, 15.6. Blue Valley, 20.2. Who knew? Castle Rock, 14.5. Castlewood Canyon, 17 inches. Copper Mountain saw 16.8. Take a look at these totals. 24 inches in Floyd Hill. 22.8 in inches. 22 in Gould. Wow, that's a lot of snow for the end of May. Hey. And here is the snowfall analysis from the last 72 hours, 48 hours. Let's just back it up a little. You can see that main boom right there in the center of the state. That was their fate, as a catastrophic tornado took out Michigan. And that's because they don't have sirens. 2 dead, 40 injured. Lots of trailers smashed apart. Texas olive crop fails for the second straight season. More crop loss as the Northeast heat wave persists Sunday. A lot of people talking about a freeze there that wiped out their fruit, and now they're baking in the global warming goodness. French cereal crops also suffering as a hot spell worsens the drought. That's what better news do we need? Let's take a look at the GFS model, see when the snow's going to fall. There'll be a little snow through Monday in Colorado. Tuesday and Wednesday, another system bring more snow to the mountains. And then next weekend, there'll be another system moving through, bringing more snow to the higher elevations, which is good news for rivers. Now, magnitude 4.7 earthquake shakes Hawaii, but poses no tsunami threat. It was on the western coast here. A magnitude 4.7 earthquake shook the west side of Hawaii late Saturday night. The USGS said the quake was centered 2 miles east-northeast of Kealua, Kona, at a depth of 7 miles. There was no threat of tsunami, according to the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center, but few people certainly felt it. This was normal activity, not volcanic. This event was primarily lateral slip along a subvertical fault. Does not appear to be directly related to magmatic activity. Aftershocks are likely, and some may be felt. Seismic update. Lots going on in the Pacific Rim. Take a look at this. 6 magnitude in Japan at a depth of 15.8 kilometers. We also have a 6.1 in the Philippines, deep, 129. Very few people probably felt that. And lots of activity from Fiji up through Tonga, as well as you can see that large earthquake in Hawaii. Let's check the Reykjanes Ridge for magmatic activity, another flurry of activity over the last 3 hours in that region of the Reykjanes volcano. If this erupts, another large volcano in Iceland will also erupt. And the Reykjanes Ridge may erupt for decades, which will be putting Reykjavik at risk for the people that live there. Now, one of the hottest dense blobs deep inside the Earth has been revealed with new imaging. And we have the paper here for you. Kilometer scale structure on the core mantle boundary near Hawaii. All this happening while a 4.7 magnitude goes off. Now, there seems to be an ultra-low velocity zone that's cylindrical at great depths beneath Hawaii and the Hawaiian plume. And it is pretty, well, spectacular. We'll leave you the paper, and if you want to delve into that, we'll be getting deeper into it over at Magnetic Reversal News. As long as these topics, devastating solar storms, could be far more common than we thought. These powerful storms can knock out satellites and power grids, and most of you listening are aware of that. And we may be due for one every 25 years. says a new paper. So, click the links for more knowledge. They are always below the video. And the Carrington event. This is one of history's greatest solar storms in recent memory. If this topic interests you, there will be links below. We're going to be diving deeper over at Magnetic Reversal News into these topics, including, maybe tonight, let's just stop this. I'm sure my voice is breaking up, and I apologize for that. This tiny space rock might be the first physical evidence of a rare supernova. The only problem is the scientists are baffled about the rock right here. It's the Hypatia stone. Alien stone in Egyptian desert came from a rare supernova, according to scientists. Well, they don't really get to the bottom of where it comes from, and we're going to delve into great detail over at Magnetic Reversal News on this topic. But the very end, they can conclude that it most likely came from a yellow dwarf star or a white dwarf explosion. What they fail to recognize is that our star is a yellow or white dwarf, a type G dwarf. That is mind-blowing. And we'll dive into that later tonight on Magnetic Reversal News. Now, if you didn't know, go outside and pee on your plants. Stop flushing the toilet and save water. Human urine can be used as an effective and sustainable fertilizer as long as your diet is clean. If you eat a bunch of pharmaceuticals, preservatives, and junk food, I don't recommend you urinating on your plants or food crops. But if you eat a healthy, organic diet, well, go for it. Peeing on your plants is beneficial. One single day's worth of urine can effectively fertilize enough wheat to make a loaf of bread. Did you know that? You do now, and that's a boom to knowledge. Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance in a dystopian world where we hope we can navigate you, well, through the weeds. Thanks to all our one-time donors, especially our Patreons. Become a Patreon and support the work we do. Without our Patreons, we couldn't produce as many videos as we do and as often as we do. So we want to thank our Patreons from the bottom of our heart. And also, become a hero and share this video. We love you. That's a boom.